welcome back. I'm Gabby Santana, and guess what? Today I have an amazing recipe for you. I'm gonna share with you 5 easy, quick, frugal meals using beans. Beans is gonna be our main ingredient. We're gonna do hamburger, tostadas, gorditas. Let me show you. Okay, this is what I use to cook my pinto beans. So I'm doing 2 pans of pinto beans, a piece of onion, 2 garlic, and salt. And I'm gonna show you how I do it. Okay, I'm using my Instant Pot for this. So I'm just going to add everything in there. I'm gonna pour water. Okay, and I'm going to cook them for 40 minutes in my instant pressure cooker. If you're doing it in your slow cooker, it's around 8 to 10 hours. So I love doing that during the night. And if you're doing it in your stove, it's gonna take maybe 2 hours or so. But you have to be pouring water. You have to really take care of it, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna cook them and I'll be right back. Look at these beautiful beans. So now get ready, because we're gonna start with a lot of recipes using beans. Okay guys, next recipe we're gonna make, we call it pastel azteca, but it's basically the version of lasagna but Mexican style. So let me show you. It's very simple, delicious, and very frugal. Okay, these are the ingredients that we're going to use for this recipe. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're going to open our evaporated milk. I hope you can see me. And we're going to blend our beans with our evaporated milk and our chicken bouillon. Okay, so I'm gonna add my beans. I have a feeling that if I try to do 3, it's gonna fall. So I don't wanna do it. I knew it. Okay. Okay, beans are in. Chicken bouillon is in. And evaporated milk, it's in. Yes, they're gonna be very liquid. That's what we want. Let's blend it. Okay, now I put some oil in my pan, in my pan. And we're gonna kind of fry it all of our tortillas, both ways, because that's how we need it for this recipe. I'm gonna put some tortillas. Okay, something that I like to do, I didn't put more oil yet, but this, so I'm just warming these tortillas, which they don't have much oil, but what I like to do, because these ones do have a lot, I'm gonna put them between those so they can get some oil from it. But you need them to be really like this in order to taste good and be a good meal. So in my 9x13, I'm going to put 6 of my tortillas right here, and they're very hot, so be careful. But it's okay. We're going to add my cheese, not my cheese, sorry, my chicken. Okay, divide your chicken because you're gonna do, I believe, 3 layers. So you have your chicken, right? Then we're going to put our beans. Okay.
Okay, Mom.
Then
Are you done?
I'm going to spread it all. Okay. Okay. Then, I'm going to add some cheese. Okay. So I'm adding some cheese and we're just going to repeat the layers. Okay guys, I want to show you, this is the last layer. This basically is like the Mexican lasagna. So this is my last layer and I'm just going to put beans, my beans. Okay. We're gonna put some sour cream.
Let me go and get
So then we're adding sour cream. If your sour cream is too thick, just put milk, mix it up, and that's gonna do. Okay. It's gonna mix with your beans, of course, and you know what? It's totally fine. You can add, if you want to, some salsa, but you can use that at the end. This is really good, guys. And this recipe is, of course, we're a family of 4 now. So it's gonna be only, this is gonna be for like 2-3 days, like you'll see. So this is a big meal. You can cut it in half, of course, and do an 8 by 8. Yes, you can. Okay. And we're gonna cover it completely with cheese. Heck yes. I have my oven preheated already at 375 and Fahrenheit, and I'm going to add it. I'm gonna put it on my oven. I'm gonna cover it with aluminum foil for 30 minutes. I'll meet you right back. Okay, guys, it's out of the oven. Look at this beauty. Whew, so good. Let's try it. Okay, guys, so let it rest for like 5 minutes, 7 minutes before you cut it. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? And then, this is totally an option. But of course, it's just so good. You're gonna add, if you want to, some salsa. And there you have it. Guys, believe me when I say that this is really good. It's really, really good. Let's continue with the next recipe. Okay, oh yeah, baby. Look, the next recipe. We're going to make beans hamburgers. Yeah, I just bite it because you know what? It's so, so good. So let me show you how we're gonna do it. Okay, these are the ingredients that we need for our hamburgers. Beans hamburgers. Here is all the list on the side so you can check. The first thing that we're gonna do, we're going to roast our poblano peppers. Totally optional, but it's gonna give it a little good flavor to our hamburgers. But it's totally optional. If you have little kids, you may not want to add it because we're adding chipotle as well. They're not spicy, but they give a really good flavor. So let's start from that. Okay. This is the way that I like to roast my poblano just because I think it's quicker. I'm just putting it directly. Okay. And we're going to wait for them to start roasting so I can keep turning. Look at this. Oh, sorry. Can you see it? I hope so. So you want everything well done. Just kind of move it around. If you don't want to do this here directly, or maybe you don't have a gas stove, what you can do is put it on your oven for like 375 Fahrenheit. I don't know, 20 minutes. I've seen it that people does it. I don't do it just because for me this is faster, I guess. Or if you have like an electric stove, put a pan and then put this ones there, turn. It's gonna be the same. So I will be right back when these are done. Let me show you. Look at this. This is ready. Right? This is ready. And this is almost ready. It takes like 5-7 minutes. Okay. These are ready. So I'm gonna turn it off. I have a plate and I'm gonna put them there, and I'm just going to cover them with plastic because I want them to sweat. So it can be easy to peel. So I'm just gonna leave it here for a little bit and then we will be right back. Okay, our chiles are ready. So I always use these guys because I don't want to, you know, have my hands spicy. We are going to peel them. So just grab it and it's gonna peel very easy. If you roast it, all of it is gonna be very easy, but there's some parts of the chile you didn't roast it, it's gonna be really hard to peel, okay? So that's very important. Okay. This is done. Let's do the other one. Okay, this is done. Now, we are going to cut them in like this and open up. And we're going to rinse it. I don't want you to wash it. I was gonna say wash it. No. If you want to, you can rinse it or just do it like that. We'll have it open. And we're gonna open, like this one has more. Look at this. So I'm just gonna take away all the seeds. Okay, now I'm gonna dice them. And I like to do it very, very small. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same to the other ones. So just, it's small little squares. And I'm gonna do the next one. Okay, I have my pan here with some oil. I'm going to add my onions and my garlic. And I'm just gonna cook them here until my onion is transparent, like it's cooked, okay? Okay, once my onion is done, I'm going to add el chile. Okay. And I'm going to add my spices, cumin, oregano, paprika. Mix them up and we're gonna turn it off. And meanwhile these get a little warm. We're not gonna use it hot, so just mix it up. These help a lot for the spices, like to get out their best flavor. Okay. This is done. Turn it off. Remove. Let's continue. Okay, so let's continue with this recipe. We're gonna do the hamburger. So I'm gonna put my beans here first. Okay. I'm gonna smash them a little bit. Try to drain as much as you can, okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, and I'm just going to add the rest of my ingredients. Remember this deliciousness that we did? Our onion, our spices, our poblanos. Woo! I'm gonna add my cilantro. Chipotle, totally optional, but it's all good. Am I convincing you yet to make this ones? Eggs, breadcrumbs. We're gonna mix it up. If it's too wet, just add more breadcrumbs and you're gonna be fine. Which I think that's what I'm gonna do because I didn't drain that well, but it's okay. So I'm gonna divide these in around 6 patties. I have my pan ready. Let's go and start cooking them. Okay, I add more breadcrumbs. And you know what, guys? Don't add 2 eggs, only 1 egg because 2 was too much water. I'm gonna add, sorry for the mess, but I'm doing my hamburgers. I have a little bit of breadcrumbs here. I'm gonna grab some of this mixture and I'm going to flat them, right? To make my hamburger. I'm gonna pass it here very gently so you can get a little bit of crunchiness that I want on top of my hamburger. And I'm going to take it to my pan to fry, okay? You can add it and then the excess, and then we're gonna fry them. Okay, so I'm using that same pan as I did my vegetables just because the flavor is in there. I add a little bit of oil. This was too big, so I want a little bit smaller. Okay, and I'm just gonna be here cooking, getting like this. You want this brown, golden brown, so you can have a little bit of crunchiness on your hamburger. So let's continue. Look at this. Guys, I want to show you all the burgers. We have 10 in total. You can freeze them, this I'm pretty sure. Just let them flat, let them freeze, cool completely, then freeze them. So I put some ham and some cheese on mine. Mayo. You can add whatever you have. It's just that I don't have anything else. Oh, I have, hold on. I know what I have. My goodness. I was forgetting the best part. I do have pickles. Heck yes. I love pickles on my burger. I have some ketchup. Mustard. Sorry. And some ketchup. And my burger is ready. Look at that. Let's give it a bite. I'm very excited. Woo! Okay. Burger, bean burger with poblano pepper, onion, chipotle, cilantro, all the good stuff, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. This is pretty good. Mmm. It has a kick of spicy. Like I had a piece of poblano. Woo! So good. But if you have little kids, this may not be for them. But it's really good. Really good. Okay, our next recipe is this delicious ceviche made with beans. You're gonna love it. You are going to love it. It's the quickest recipe, very frugal, very yummy. Let's continue. Okay. Okay, for this ceviche, it's gonna be the easiest recipe ever. We have beans. We have 2 cups of beans, and I'm leaving all the ingredients here on the side. Onion, cilantro. I have oil and soy sauce, lime, and tomatoes. So I'm just, guys, you're gonna laugh at this recipe, but it's gonna be delicious. So I have here my container, and I'm going to cut first my tomatoes. So I'm gonna dice it, okay? You can remove the seeds if you want to. Go ahead and do that if you want. I like to do that so I don't have a lot of water on the ceviche, but you can do whatever you decide. Okay, I'm gonna add this to here. Okay, I'm gonna add my beans, no water, my onion, of course my cilantro, oil, olive oil, and soy sauce. And last but not least, look at this, guys. A lime. So I'm just going to we're gonna add salt and pepper, which sadly, when I'm filming this video, I didn't know that I run out of pepper. Can you believe that? But I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Mix it up. Mix it up very well. That all the ingredients are very well mixed. You know, you want the lime and the salt and the soy sauce and the oil all very well. Once you think this is good, smells delicious, I'm going to cover it, and I'm gonna put it inside my fridge at least 2 hours, at least, okay? So this is a perfect meal for you to make it in the morning, and it's gonna be delicious when you're eating. I'll show you later. Okay, guys, I got my ceviche out of the fridge. I'm going to mix it up, okay? And then I have my tostada. Let me tell you something. Okay, it makes, well, hold on. I have my tostada right here. And okay. You can eat it totally like this. This is ready. It tastes really good. Or, hey, so when you eat ceviche, you put ketchup on top. And I know what you're saying. Oh my God, disgusting. They're beans. It tastes really good. Like, really good. So you can add ketchup, which that's what I'm gonna do because I like it with ketchup. Because it's ceviche. You know what I mean? Ah! Hold on. Ooh, I make a mess. Hold on. Stop. So I'm gonna put, I know, my ketchup is almost, oh, sorry, you were not watching. I'm so sorry. And cheers, hold on. You have to try it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Cheers. That's what I'm talking about. Make it. Put a little bit of ketchup on the side and see if you like it. And if you don't, it's okay. It's all cool. You don't need to. I like it. Ceviche goes with ketchup, and that's what we're doing, ceviche with beans. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let's continue with our next one. You're gonna love it too. Okay, our next recipe, I'm gonna show you how you can make this delicious gorditas with only 3 ingredients: beans, cheese, and the dough. And I'm gonna show you how it's the easiest thing ever. And you know what? They're so good. Let's continue. Okay, for this next recipe, we need the rest of the beans, which is 2 cups, tortilla flour masa, okay, and cheese. Mozzarella cheese, any cheese that you want is gonna work. So I'm going to leave on the link on the description below for the best flour tortillas. If you make my recipe and for some reason you're like, Gabby, it doesn't work, like it doesn't puff, they're so hard, check and change where you're making them, okay? You're cooking them, because sometimes the pan, that's the one that is not working. Personally, I do not like to use the electric pans. It has to be in the stove, just preference. And check out all the tips and tricks that I give you for that, okay? So let's continue. I'm gonna show you the easiest way to do gorditas, okay? Let's get back to it. Okay, so we're gonna do that in a minute. Here I have my beans. The first thing that I'm gonna do, you can blend them if you want to. I'm just gonna smash them just to make something very quick. Okay, once my beans are like that, I love cumin. I think cumin and beans are the best friends ever. So I just like to add, oh my goodness, some cumin. Add salt if you think they need salt, if you didn't put enough salt when you were cooking them. Okay, my beans are ready. I have my cheese. You can use mozzarella. You can use what I'm using right now. Then, let me show you the best tool ever. This tool that I'm gonna use, okay, is so I can put here. This you find it at Walmart, is for the teas, you know. So, and I love it. Let's start. So, with one recipe, which this is 2 cups, you can make around 20 tortillas. You can make maybe 10 gorditas. I'll let you know at the end. I just never have, but you're gonna get a bigger bowl than if you're making tortillas, because gorditas has to be thicker and bigger. So I like to get big chunks of dough. If you have any questions about my gordita, my masa de harina to make tortillas, let me know in the comments. I would love to help you. Read all my tricks and tips for that. Okay, I'm gonna make 4 gorditas for now, but you can make way more than that. Way more. I'll let you at the end how many I was able to do, but I'm not gonna do it here with you, right? Okay, so I have 4. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, I want you to see the thickness of the gordita. That's what we're looking for. It has to be a little thicker because you need to have space to pass the knife to open them. So you'll see in a minute. Okay. Okay, that's what we're looking for. I already have my comal, my pan, in very low heat. And so let me put my gorditas there, okay? Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna put my gorditas. Okay, and I'll be showing you how they go. Okay. Look at that beauty. Now they have to cook on the other side. Okay, these are ready. Look at this. So now let me show you how we're going to open them so we can cook them. I mean, put them the beans. Okay, I want to see, and I hope so you can see better. Good. For these, you need a good knife, okay, with teeth. You're gonna grab your gordita, which is hot. Be careful. And you're going to add it. Oh, how can I do this? Okay. And you're gonna go around. So. And then you just have to make sure that you're not coming this side, okay? It has to be inside, right? And then you open it and go all the way down. And this is the pocket that we're looking for. So let's make the other ones. Okay. I put a knife inside, making sure that I'm not coming this side, okay? Can you see? Now I'm gonna cut a little bit this side. Okay. You have the pocket. Just make sure to put all the knife inside so you can make the pocket. Whew. Okay, guys. My gorditas are ready, right? I have my cheese here, my beans. Grab your gordita, open it, right? We're going to add some of our beans. Make sure that you put it all the way down too, so everybody can have some. Your cheese, mozzarella cheese, this cheese, and we're gonna take it again to our so we can melt the cheese and the beans can be warm. You can warm your beans so make this faster, so you only wait for your cheese to melt. And gorditas are ready, guys. And there you have it. Isn't those are so good? Oh, I wanted to see the cheese, but you can't, because anyways, let's give it a try. These are the best. Oh my gosh. Just imagine these gorditas with salsa. Woo! I'm gonna leave the link for my salsa recipes, and more salsa recipes are coming your way, guys. So let's continue with the next recipe. Number one, we have beans and brown rice. Let's get started with this meal. Okay, these are the ingredients that we need. We're gonna use for our first recipe: brown rice, pinto beans. You can use black beans, any beans that you want. Chicken bouillon, taco seasoning, water, and salsa. This is gonna be the easiest, quickest meal ever. Okay, let's start. This recipe is very quick. You're gonna laugh at how quick and easy this is. I'm just going to put all my ingredients. You can do this recipe in a 9x13 as well. I just like to have it like thicker, you know, but you can have it, it's gonna be the same. Mix it up. Because I already cooked my beans and I don't want them too like smushy. I'm just mixing this first and then I'm just gonna add my beans. Like this is gonna come all the way to the top. I always like to use brown rice. Even though then that's why it takes forever, but you can use white rice and just don't use as much as water, right? And that will do. I'm gonna add my beans, mix it up. Okay, that's it. I already have preheated my oven at 350 Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius. I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna cook it for around maybe like 90 minutes, between 70, 80, depends on where you live, blah, blah, blah. So let's take it to the oven. And guys, look at this. Look at this. All you see here is a taco seasoning, the salsa. So what you can do, if you want to, you can just mix it up again. The rice is done. Look at this. So now you can add cheese if you want to. Why not? But let me show you how we eat this. You can add at the end a little bit of meat or chicken if you want to, but honestly we eat it like this with chips. Let me show you. Okay guys, and there you have it, and this is the way we like to eat it, with chips. You can put cheese if you want to and just eat it like that. It's really, really, really good. Look at that. It's really good. What do you think? Isn't that so cool? I think there's the perfect dinners, quick dinners. Let me know in the comments, what other recipe would you like me to share? More frugal meals are coming and more traditionals, very Mexicans recipes are coming as well. Please give thumbs up. Bye.